Hey guys, today we're going to be learning how to draw pumpkins stacked on top of each other. I'm going to be using marker on top of marker paper, but feel free to use whatever you have that you like to draw and color with. So let's get started. I'm going to do the top pumpkin first. Unlike my first video where we did like a almost like a perfect circle pumpkin, I'm going to actually give these pumpkins some shape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off near the top for my top pumpkin, and I'm going to do a curved line along the top, and then I'm going to choose the size of my pumpkin. This one's going to be a little bit smaller, so it's going to go small pumpkin, medium pumpkin, large pumpkin. I'm going to do a curve along the bottom like this. Now what I'm going to do on each side is I'm going to do, like this side, I'm going to do a backward C shape, and on this side I'm going to do a C shape. And I'm going to give it a stem along the top. Just like this, and I'm going to close it with a little circle. Now for my middle pumpkin, I'm going to do a medium sized one. And it's going to be stacked on top of each other. So I'm going to start the line here and one here. So I'm going to do a curved line this way. Then we'll do a wide U shape. And we're going to do another curved line this way. This is the medium-sized pumpkin. Now I'm going to do one last pumpkin, and it's going to be along the bottom, and this is going to be my biggest one. So I'm going to make it a little bit wider, and I'm going to start here, and I'm going to end it here. So I'm going to start wider with a C shape, and then a upside, or then a U, and then another backward C shape. So we'll go a larger pumpkin like this. We'll do a U shape. And then we'll do a backward C shape. And up along the top, we're going to give a couple ridges here to show that there are ridges on the pumpkin. Now, one of the best things about doing this is just like carving a pumpkin, you have the creativity or the freedom to be creative here and draw whatever faces you want. So it could be a variety of triangles, circles, mouths with no teeth, mouths with vampire teeth. It's really up to you. But so I'm going to do a couple here. We'll do circular shape pumpkin eyes, and we'll go no nose, and I'm going to do a scary jagged smile like this. And yours doesn't have to look exactly like mine. You can make it look any way you want. And feel free to pause at any point if you want to catch up, or if you feel like you need to use the image as a reference. And then for this one, we'll do a standard pumpkin. We'll do triangle eyes, triangle nose. So we'll go 1, 2, and in between these triangle eyes, a little bit lower, I'm going to do a triangle like that. And we'll give this guy a smile with 3 teeth. So I'm going to do a curved line. We'll do 3 sides of a square. Another curved line. Another 3 sides of a square. And a curved line. Now the bottom, I'm going to do a large curve. And I'm going to put a tooth in between these 2 teeth right here. Like that. And I'm going to close off the mouth. For this guy, what should I do? Let's do, we'll do kind of like a goofy one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a small circle like this, but I'm not going to close it off. It's going to be just like a large curved N. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another large one just like this. Because this part right here is actually going to be colored in. So this way, a better way to describe it is I'm going to do a sideways C, and then do another large sideways C. And we'll do, for the nose, I'm going to do a couple oval shapes. And for the mouth, we'll give it some vampire teeth. One, I'm going to curve it. I'm going to do another one, but facing this way. So I'm going to curve in and up. And then finish the curve of the mouth. Now I'm going to connect these two points with a large curved line like that. And those are going to be my 3 stacked pumpkins. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to color in these spots like the eyes and the mouths just to show that they're hollow. But again, feel free to pause it at any point to use my photo for reference or just to catch up. And it's okay if it doesn't look like mine. Remember, you make it any way you want. Be creative here. So let's go ahead and fill this in. I'm actually going to switch sides or switch markers here to help me with the coloring. So remember, I'm coloring the insides of the eyes and the mouth. Make sure you take your time when you're coloring in between these black spots. So I'm going to fill this in. Again, it doesn't have to look like mine, and it's completely okay if you make it look any way you want. This is just the way I wanted to draw my pumpkin faces. But essentially, you can see this is the actual shapes of the pumpkins. This is the finished lines are going to look like. And I'm going to fill these in. And I'm going to fill these in right here. If you need to pause, by all means. You know, I really hope you guys enjoy my videos. You know, maybe you could get the help of your parents, or maybe if you have the ability, like and subscribe for other videos in the future. But you know, again, I appreciate your guys' time, and I appreciate you guys taking the time watching these videos. As I finish this off, start thinking about the colors you want to color your pumpkin. I'm going to use, you know, your traditional orange, but there are different colored pumpkins, like green, and there's some white ones. There we go. In the stem, actually, I'm going to add some lines in the stem here just to give it a little bit more character. So I'm actually going to add a couple more lines in my pumpkins here just to give it a little bit character, and break up the lines as you wish. Be creative. I highly encourage that. But you see how adding lines like this kind of just give it a little bit more character, a little bit more appealing. Adding little details to drawings like this can really help elevate your guys' drawings or paintings or whatever you're working on. So I highly encourage just even taking the time to add little details. Something that could really change the style of your drawing. This pumpkin's going to be huge, so there's going to be longer lines. So did you know pumpkins are actually considered fruit and not a vegetable? And it's because they have seeds, which is pretty cool. They're part of the squash family. Something I didn't know up until recently. I thought they were a vegetable the whole time. All right, and see how you can see those lines kind of made a big difference in the character or the style of my drawing. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to color in my pumpkin. I'm going to use marker on top of marker paper again, but feel free to use whatever you guys have around the house to color with. And I'm going to speed this part up, but feel free to pause it and use my photo for reference before or after I color it, and we'll be right back. I like to use a white color pencil for highlights in the drawing, and it just helps elevate the drawing just a little bit by just adding little areas where there would be reflections of light. Give it a little bit more dimension. And there are my pumpkins stacked on top of each other. One thing you guys can really do to help your drawing is to really take your time on the drawing itself, and not to care what anyone else thinks about your drawing. Just enjoy it. And you know, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys like and subscribe for future videos. And I'll catch you guys next time.
If you like my dad's videos, like and subscribe. See you next time.